Clear, determined. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to GA. We are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The guards are Pritchard and White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the 3.
Big body is what they call him. But man, does Johnson have a quick first step.
The 3 from Tatum. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to New York. Ball outside. Just 5 on the clock. Traps in the tray.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs, with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Paul passes to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama high post. Pass to Sohan. Here's Vassell. That 3 off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Vassell. Back to Paul. Low block shot. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Al Horford's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says, Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, DA. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Wembanyama. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Sohan missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's White missing. Spurs trail by 4. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Porzingis. Misses off the right iron. Celtics have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Horford. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Was shot missing. Nice D from Porzingis.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
A nice shot by Tatum.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
That shot is off. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against him. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's Jones. Then it's Collins. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 slot. Jones against Walker. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, 3-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete, love it.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it'd probably be the 3-point shot.
Unloads from 13. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Hauser. Scoreless thus far. Barnes outside. Vassell outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout from Joe. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Chris Paul comes in for Trey Jones. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Walker. Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Hauser. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Celtics lead by 6.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Paul. But teardrop falls in. Paul's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, Chris Paul gets to that floater game at his size. So important to have in your arsenal.
Here's Porzingis. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Sohan with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Off target with his 3.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Hauser misses. Spurs trail by 4. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's elite length and explosiveness. Harrison Barnes attacks the rim, leaves no doubt.
Here's Hauser. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Jaylen Brown.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Paul with the ball. White's there. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Chris Paul.
Chris Paul is as competitively tough as they come. Good finish on the interior.
White left side. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Paul right side. Johnson for 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Golden State Warriors. Tatum. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Tatum against Johnson. Misses the layup. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Branham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Wembanyama. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 5. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thank you for joining.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella. No need.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
Acclimating to the league.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the Celtics with possession here. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Pritchard in at the point. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 7. Brown kicks to White. The tray. Rebound, San Antonio.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the dunk by Sohan.
And since he entered the league, Vassell's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
There's Brown with the three. Boston again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the dunk by Sohan.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You gotta know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us?
Take a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. Last season, he played outstanding. Around 20 points per game last season. 7 rebounds and 2 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Boston leading by 5. Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Tatum with it. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Paul. Johnson with it. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Boston Peyton Pritchard, second personal foul.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Sohan shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Sohan. Collins checked in for Wembanyama. And a change for the Celtics. Horford's checked in. And so Sohan nails both of them. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Pritchard, defended by Paul. Out to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Hits the three-point bomb. Pritchard's got 5 now.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Collins, a screen on White. Lets it go with the 3. And the basket by Vassell.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. He has 5.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Paul. And taken away by Paul. Johnson outside. Vassell outside. For the lead. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Vassell. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter. Johnson against Brown. Mr. Porzingis. Six to shoot. They get it again. Horford, no luck.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Paul kicks to Collins. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Celtics second.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Snatched up. Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And that one falls for Collins. And so Collins nails both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Jones against Walker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz.
And you know for that matchup with Washington, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The kick out to Tatum. Through contact, Tatum.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. No good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team.
But don't stop the aggressiveness.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's Collins. Then it's Jones. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4-man position.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Jones the pass to Collins. And finish off by Collins. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Count the basket. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Vassell finds Jones. There's a screen by Collins. Jones the pass to Collins. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. Pass to Jones. Back to Vassell. Jones with the screen on Brown. Jones with it. Fires from deep. Walker with the rebound. For Boston, they have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's San Antonio. It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Brown, and that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Tatum down low. Sohan's there, and yes, it's good.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands, yes, sir.
Vassell against White. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. The shot, no good. The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. They cracked their own miss. That shot missing. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Ball outside to the inside. Here's Wembanyama. There's Wembanyama using his size inside.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
And here is Tatum. Takes it off the glass. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Ball finds Wembanyama. Nice D from Porzingis. Celtics shooting at 51%. Really solid.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Sohan. Pass to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. Fades. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Outside Tatum. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum, very hard to stop off the bounce.
And the wide open shot from Paul. San Antonio again missing. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty, missing both. San Antonio with the ball. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Yes!
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Johnson from outside. Connects from downtown.
What a big-time shot from Johnson. This kid's confidence is through the roof.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Second personal foul.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Ball finds Sohan. The three won't fall. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.